My dear friends, I wish all the blessings of this great memorial of Saint Clare, Virgin. Now, one of the things I always cherish from the life of Saint Clare, that she has taught to the entire world, there is something to do with poverty of life and holiness in our life. That is one of the greatest lessons that you can learn from St. Clare. Poverty of our life has something to do with our spiritual growth and our holiness. Think about, she always looked at St. Francis of Assisi. St. Francis was born in a very rich family, but all the richness, all the power and the position became mere rubbish in the words of St. Paul. Because there's something more I have seen. I have seen Jesus. I have seen heaven. I have seen eternal kingdom. Therefore, all these things are becoming mere rubbish to the extent he is choosing poverty. I want to lead a very simple and humble life. That was Saint Francis of Assisi. That's why very often Saint Francis even calls poverty as my sister. He calls poverty is my sister. So much is attached to himself, poverty. So having seen this life, St. Clare, she also was born in a very rich family, but she understood that there is some fire in St. Francis, and there is some meaning for that living, and there is something that he enjoys great freedom in his life. So I also wanted to have that freedom. So she also left everything, and thereby she embraced this way of life where poverty became the central point of her life to the extent she grew in holiness. So there is something to do with poverty and holiness in our life. If you are a person intending to grow in holiness, if you are a person intending to achieve spiritual growth in your life, poverty, it's an attitude. It's a life that you deliberately choose. In the midst of all the things that is around you, you're not having any attachment towards it. Even if it is gone away from you, you're not bothered about, you're not worried about. You will not cry that when you go and check your bank balance, if there isn't enough money, you will not be crying out. Or when you lose a job in your life, you will not be crying out because, I have seen something beyond this. That is called poverty. So a person deliberately choosing poverty means this person is trusting in the providence of the Lord. Therefore, our blessed Lord teaches us this very clearly. Think about the very life of Jesus. If you are in search of God, how do you find God in your life? It's always in poverty. Now, our Lord Jesus Christ was born in a manger, very poor condition, poor situation, maybe below of a human dignity or human standard as we call it. But think about the wise men. The wise men, one day they saw a star that is leading towards God. And they thought it is going to be in a great mansion, palace. Therefore they followed the star and they moved towards the palace. But we know as soon as they entered palace,